Hey everyone, Ryan Reynolds here. You know, when Elango asked me to lend my voice, my incredibly sexy, soothing voice, to his little project, I thought, sure, why not? It's not like I'm busy being an international movie star, entrepreneur, and part-time unicorn wrangler. But seriously, folks, we're talking comedy movies today. The kind that make you snort your drink out your nose. The kind that make your abs hurt from laughing. The kind that make you question why you ever watch anything else. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive into a smorgasbord of cinematic hilarity. First up, we're hitting the road with Dumb and Dumber, and let me tell you, this movie is the reason I wear adult diapers to this day. Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, two comedic geniuses at their absolute peak, play Lloyd and Harry, respectively. And these two, let me tell you, they make Beavis and Butthead look like Nobel Prize winners. They're on a quest, you see, to return a briefcase to a beautiful woman. Sounds simple enough, right? Wrong. This is Lloyd and Harry we're talking about. They couldn't find their own butts with both hands and a map. From the infamous dog van to the toilet scene that still makes me gag, Dumb and Dumber is a non-stop laugh riot. I mean, who could forget lines like, "We've got to get that money back and we've got to get those chicks," or "big gulps, huh? All right, welp, see you later." This movie is pure, unadulterated, quotable comedy gold. It's the kind of movie you can watch over and over again, and it still makes you laugh just as hard as the first time. Trust me, if you haven't seen Dumb and Dumber, you're missing out on a cinematic masterpiece of stupidity. And by masterpiece, I mean a glorious train wreck that you can't look away from. Next up, we're heading to Sin City with The Hangover. This movie is basically a cautionary tale about what happens when you mix tequila, roofies, and a tiger in a Las Vegas hotel room. We've got Phil, the uptight dentist, Stu, the whipped groom-to-be, Alan, the unpredictable wildcard, and Doug, the missing groom who's probably better off wherever the hell he is. These guys wake up after a bachelor party they can't remember, and let's just say things get a little hairy. They've got a missing groom, a stolen tiger, a baby in a closet, and Mike Tyson singing Phil Collins. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? The Hangover is the kind of movie that makes you want to call your friends, book a flight to Vegas, and then immediately cancel those plans and stay home with a good book. It's outrageous, it's unpredictable, and it's got Zach Galifianakis at his absolute weirdest. And trust me, that's saying something. So if you're looking for a comedy that will make you laugh until you cry, The Hangover is the movie for you. Just make sure you're not drinking anything when you watch it, unless you want to redecorate your living room with your beverage. Now, for something a little different, we're stepping into the fast-paced, morally bankrupt world of The Wolf of Wall Street. This is not your typical feel-good comedy, folks. This is dark, this is twisted, and it's surprisingly hilarious. Leonardo DiCaprio, at his absolute best, plays Jordan Belfort, a stockbroker who makes Gordon Gekko look like a choir boy. He's got more money than God, more drugs than a pharmacy, and more questionable morals than a politician. We're talking dwarf-tossing yacht parties and enough quaaludes to sedate a small country. The Wolf of Wall Street is a wild ride through the excesses of the 1980s, and it's as funny as it is disturbing. It's the kind of movie that makes you laugh and then immediately question your life choices. But hey, at least you're not throwing lobsters at FBI agents, right? Probably. So if you're in the mood for a comedy that's a little bit edgy, a little bit shocking, and a whole lot of fun, The Wolf of Wall Street is definitely worth a watch. Just don't try any of this at home, kids. Unless you're really, really rich. Then by all means, go nuts. Now let's take a break from all the debauchery and head to a land far, far away with Shrek. This animated classic is proof that fairy tales don't have to be all sunshine and rainbows. They can be about grumpy ogres, talking donkeys, and princesses who can kick some serious butt. Shrek, voiced by the one and only Mike Myers, is the ultimate anti-hero. He's grumpy, he's smelly, and he just wants to be left alone in his swamp. But when a bunch of fairy tale creatures invade his home, he's forced to go on a quest to rescue Princess Fiona. Along for the ride is Donkey, voiced by the hilarious Eddie Murphy, who provides most of the movie's quotable lines. Shrek is a movie that's funny for both kids and adults. It's got slapstick humor, witty dialogue, and a surprising amount of heart. Plus, it's got a killer soundtrack. Who doesn't love a little Smash Mouth in their life? So if you're looking for a family-friendly comedy that's both hilarious and heartwarming, Shrek is the perfect choice. Just be prepared to have "I'm a believer" stuck in your head for the rest of the day. And finally, we're wrapping things up with Crazy Stupid Love. This movie is a reminder that love is messy, complicated, and sometimes downright hilarious. We've got Steve Carell, the recently separated dad trying to navigate the dating world, Ryan Gosling, the smooth-talking player who takes him under his wing, and Emma Stone, the witty and charming love interest. This movie has it all: awkward first dates, hilarious pickup lines, and a surprising amount of heart. It's the kind of movie that makes you laugh, cry, and want to fall in love all over again. Or maybe just order a pizza and stay in bed. Either way, Crazy Stupid Love is a must-watch for anyone who's ever been in love, been dumped, or just enjoys a good laugh. Plus, Ryan Gosling takes his shirt off in it. You're welcome. And there you have it, folks. 5 fantastic comedy movies that are sure to make you laugh no matter what style of humor you prefer. From the Dumb and Dumber antics of Lloyd and Harry to the outrageous shenanigans of the Hangover crew. From the dark humor of The Wolf of Wall Street to the animated charm of Shrek and the romantic misadventures of Crazy Stupid Love, there's something here for everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which comedy movie is your favorite. And remember, life's too short to be serious all the time, so go out there, watch some comedy, and laugh until your sides hurt. Until next time, keep laughing.